everybody, it's Melissa, and today I'm going to be reviewing this Cornicello pendant from Liry's Jewelry. I'll show you what it looks like up close later on in this video, but this is 14 karat white gold. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but this was actually gifted to me on my birthday on 7/11, but I'll keep it real about the experience with everything and what I think of this pendant. Now, this pendant is supposed to be paired with this chain that they also sent over, which is a it's so badly knotted right now. I'm sorry about that. But this is a 1.2 millimeter Rolo link chain. And truly, I think it's 1.2, but it looks like 1 millimeter. Like, this is a very, very thin chain. So I decided to pair it with this 2.5 millimeter rope chain, also white gold, but this one is not from Liry's. And I know that the chain might look a little bit bigger for it, but I kind of like it. I kind of like the way that it looks, and I did receive a compliment on this setup a week ago. It's just clean, it's simple, and it's easy to wear with any outfit, essentially, right? So the process of receiving this pendant, it took me 2 months to get it. So we were talking back in May, and from what I saw when I was talking to people that have purchased from Liry's, they're based out of Miami, Florida, so they're known to make handmade Cuban links. You know, if you're going to get a Cuban link and it's going to be upwards of 5 millimeters, a lot of the times people want to get it handmade, right? They want the box lock, they want the sleek lock. And so I was anticipating like a 6-week turnaround time because, you know, the pendant is a little bit smaller. And in case I didn't say it earlier, this is a handmade Cornicello that they made for me, right? But the reason it took a little bit longer is because it's either the person that was making the pendant or the person in charge of sending it out was on vacation for a week to a week and a half, something like that. So there was a little bit of a delay. And then also there was an added delay just because the only chains in stock were 10 karat and they were waiting for the 14 karat stock to come in. So again, 2 months, but really not that bad. There are people that wait on custom made pendants for about that long when they're going to a different state or they're buying out of state for these pendants and stuff like that. So not really frustrated with that at all, truly. Now, another question that I get from people is white gold versus silver, because I just want to touch on this real quick. I don't feel any sort of elitism with telling you guys, yo, you should just buy gold, gold, gold. I really think it depends on what your motive is, right? If you are somebody that loves gold, then go white gold, okay? If you're somebody that wants that sentimental piece in gold, then go get that, right? Because silver can be a sentimental piece as well. But if you're someone that's balling more on a budget, literally get a silver chain that's rhodium plated. People visually cannot tell the difference between white gold and silver with rhodium plating. And that's what gets a lot of white gold wearers pissed off, at least the ones that are on the internet, because they're like, no, mine is gold. That's not, you know, they want to act sort of elitist about this sort of thing. But the truth of the matter is people visually cannot tell. Even jewelers that are in this game will tell you the same thing. Like when you're looking at both of those things, you cannot tell the difference. So it's totally up to you, because at the end of the day, silver is still a precious metal. It's still going to appreciate in time, but of course gold is a lot more expensive than silver is, and then silver can tarnish, so all you got to do is get that cleaned. And then with both silver with rhodium plating and white gold, in the future you could just get it replated. It's not a problem. Now, about this pendant, this is known to I said it was called a Cornicello, but a lot of people that are not Italian confuse it as a chili pepper, which I would assume would piss off a lot of people that are Italian, right? And it's supposed to ward off malocchio. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, my Italian followers, please forgive me, okay? I'm trying. But I also saw that in order to wear this pendant and make sure that it works, you have to be gifted it, right? This is not the type of piece that you go buy for yourself and you wear it and you think that the intention of how it's supposed to be worn is going to work for you, right? That is something that I did research on, and then I also talked to some Italians about. And, you know, these cultural things to me are very important, right? I might not be an Italian person, but I'm going to respect the culture, the norms, and the practices, well, what they've been doing for generations, especially if I'm being gifted a piece that is very, very common in Italian culture, right? So that's also important when you're thinking to get it. So here's my idea. If you like the Cornicello pendant, you could probably ask somebody you know to get it, or sell them ahead of time, and then they're like, oh, here's your thing, to kind of work your way around that, because that's something that a lot of people didn't really know about this pendant. And I don't want to just unknowingly wear something, be like, oh yeah, like this is so cute, and not really know the meaning behind it, especially if it's cultural, right? So let me kind of show you what it looks like up close. If I could find the latch. The thing with rope chains, man, they tug on your hair. They're beautiful chains, but geez, it's not tugging right now, but one moment. Okay, I got it. No, I don't. Here it is. Okay. You know what? Why not show you the chain as well? Here we go. Here's the 2.5 millimeter all the way to the Cornicello. I think that this thing is gorgeous, man. Like, it's, when I first saw it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this thing is tiny. It's less, it seems to be less than an inch for sure. But it's just, I love it. I really do love it. This is now for sure going to be a sentimental piece for me. Just because, yeah, I mean, I appreciate anything that is gifted to me. You can give me some socks and I'll rock with that. But let me see if I can find any sort of stamping on it. Okay, the stamping is actually, oh, you're gonna see my reflection. Okay, the stamping is not in the bail, it's actually on the side of the pendant. Oh, you guys are not gonna be able to see this at all. Yeah. It says, like, there's like a 14 karat stamping there. Like, if you look at the base where the tip is, like at the bottom, you might be able to see it, you might not. But let me weigh this piece out with the chain and then without the chain. But I'm really interested in actually going to Liry's for like a handmade Cuban. We'll see about that. I do love Cuban link chains, but y'all know me. I love my Hermes link. So this whole setup is 10 grams. Let me see what this pendant is by itself. Probably something very light in gram weight. 1.8 grams. 1.8 grams of 14 karat white gold right here. If anybody, by the way, has experiences that they want to share about Liry's jewelry, let me know. And also, yeah, just put it in the comment section, just because that's super important when you're trying to research some stuff. For me, I was the person that was in the comment section trying to learn as much as possible about these places. So share your knowledge with people, any tips, tricks, whatever that it is. But honestly, shout out to Liry's for this. I love it. I really, really do love it. And yeah, I will absolutely be letting y'all know if I review any more of their pieces in the future. But specifically, if you have a Cuban link from them, give me all the details in the comment section below. All right, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.